Und dann geht es auf der Suche nach dem alten Drachen zurück.
Hello, this is Kite Winter or short Kite with a let's play of .hack Infection. This is basically my first let's play. I kind of suck at games. Never mind that. If my voice sounds a little bit weird, I have a cold, my sinuses are clogged, kingdom come. If I suddenly start talking German, I'm sorry. Why don't we just start? I'm not playing this with a controller. I have stuff mapped out on my keyboard and I'm not quite familiar with the mapping yet. I will probably fuck something up along the way, which will either prove hilarious or disastrous or possibly both.
Der Mann des Schattens, auf der Suche nach dem Abendrachen, ist noch nicht zurückgekommen. Der Herd der Finsternis grollt. Helba, Königin der Finsternis, stellt schließlich ein Heer auf. Alparon, König des Lichts, grüßt sie. Und sie treffen sich am Fuße des Regenbogens. Die verfluchte Welle muss gemeinsam bekämpft werden. Der See von Alba brodelt. Der große Baum des Lichts fällt. Alle Macht zerfällt zu Tropfen im Tempel von Arche Köln. Wesen ohne Schatten, ihre Welt zerfällt zu nichts. Der Mann des Schattens auf der Suche nach dem Abenddrachen kehrt niemals mehr zurück.
Fun fact, the King of Light beckons, that whole line is with what the narrator says and what the line says and what the translation says is three different things. What she says is...
User registration is done. Now for a name.
Now, what she says is... what did she say? Shit. My memory is a mess. The text said reagiert, to react. It was translated to beckoned. No, which was not what she said. And the narrator said grüß sie, to greet her. Three different things, which is kind of hilarious. And yeah, the text is in Fraktur. I can read that. It's pretty cool. I can read it fluently.
Yasuhiko's probably already there waiting for me. I'd better hurry.
And that's kind of a problem. Because my name is Kite. So I'm probably gonna have to come up with something else. Ah yes, me messing around with the controls. I'll get the hang of them at some point. Whoever designed this hates epileptics and people who have sensory processing issues. Fuck, this is distracting. So yeah, we want to play this game, The World, which is an MMORPG and basically the only game that exists after Pluto Kiss dropped in 2005 and basically destroyed the internet and all operating systems. I mean, that Windows fell is kind of only a matter of time. Apple is kind of tricky, but Linux. So yeah, we are some high school kid or something. Well, regarding the voice, probably a little bit younger. It's all secondary school where I come from. And there's this guy Yasuhiko, who's our friend from school, who invited us to play. Basically a newsfeed, which is hilarious because if you look at news feeds today, it's like tons and tons and tons, and this is just basically like, oh yeah, we have a new Neuro Goggle interface and news about the world, which is kind of the only game. Ridiculous. So let's start the game. Oh my god, did they use Comic Sans? Really? Jesus Christ. Whoever designed this, whoever let the decision through to use Comic Sans needs fired! So yeah, here we have the board, where there's some information about the game. I read it all before, so I will not bore you with it. I'll read in depth later to make the new thing here go away. So yeah, let's log in. It's kind of weird that you only have one character. I'm the kind of person who has like a million secondary characters because I want to play every single class. That guy over there is Orca.
You made it.
Or Yasuhiko in real life. Our friend. However he'll... You have to compensate something, Orca. Or is it like just a character class being ridiculously designed? And my play character is apparently stupid.
Hey, it's me, Orca, the Blade Master.
Whoa! You look so different from the real Yasuhiko. Nothing like the real you.
Burn!
Hey, in this game I'm Orca, regardless of what I am in reality. I'm pretty well known here. What?
No, you look great.
Never trust a person who has nose snare smileys. Cloudwalker, stop.
Anyway, take this. Member address is the flash mail address you can only access in the world.
So basically it's an extended whisper function. Like in every other game you can just enter the player name. Here you'll also need the player address because don't talk to foreign people. No, not foreign. Don't talk to strange people. That was the word. I'm sorry. English is difficult.
With flash mail, you can exchange messages with others in real time, as long as you are in the world. It's mostly used by newbies to contact other players to form a party.
Have you ever heard of guilds, raids? No. Stuff you need to organize.
Try it out by inviting me to join your party.
This is ridiculous. Right click on the player icon and just infinite.
First, press the triangle button to open the menu. In the menu, select Party. Next, select Add. Names of players who gave you their member addresses will be listed here.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Choose a player you want to invite to your party and send a flash mail. Since you just started, you probably only have my member address.
Why do these people keep using noses in their smileys? This is creepy.
Now, press the X button twice to send a flash mail to me. Ah, got it. Join my party. It's kind of weird mailing each other when we're face to face.
Have none of you heard of TeamSpeak?
See? My name appears under your screen. That means I'm in your party. By the way, flash mail is only available when you're in a town.
That's stupid.
Oh, and you can't contact people when they're not logged into the world.
That's also stupid.
People do have a life, you know. We're not online 24/7.
Yeah, but you can just leave messages.
In other words, you can't always count on the same members to form a party.
No shit, Sherlock.
So, try to get as many member addresses as you can. You'll have more fun that way.
And the probability that you get roped into weird shit is also higher.
Well, how you play is up to you. But since EXP and stuff isn't divided among party members, you really don't benefit if you go solo.
Whatever that means, I kind of parsed that at the moment. My brain is in mush.
Okay. Well, why don't we head off? There's nothing to worry about. I found a perfect place for newbies.
Can't you just power level me a bit? I mean, you're level 50.
This is the Chaos Gate, a sort of transfer device that takes us from one place to another.
AKA a portal.
Now, press the X button. In the world, each play zone is called an area, determined by a combination of 3 keywords.
To be honest, I really want the world to be an actual game. Cause that would be cool.
Select New Keyword. This is the keyword screen. At the top is the entry plate. You put the 3 selected keywords one by one for each part, A, B, and C. Left of the entry plate is all the keywords you have.
Just a second. Damn it, I thought I was gonna sneeze.
You can collect more of them by reading your emails, the board, and from other players.
That's stupid.
Now, let's enter some keywords by starting with part A. Select bursting from the list. Good. Next for part B, select passed over. For the last one in part C, select aqua field.
So basically we have these red cubes, a green cube, a blue cube, and they all have some sort of influence on the area generated, and it looks like this is additive. So like if bursting would have dungeon, then a passed over dungeon cube would be red, I think.
Now you're done specifying the area. Oh, one more thing. You see the symbol on the left next to the keyword? That's the server symbol. It indicates which server you are currently logged on to. This symbol is Delta, so we're logged on to the Delta server. The list on the bottom right is the area status list.
Right. What?
See the jewel next to the field type and dungeon?
That's mid.
That indicates how the selected keyword affects the status. For example, check the field type. See the jewel on the right? This means that the field type is being determined by aqua field, the keyword in C. We don't know what kind of field the current keyword will create until we get there. But once we learn the effect of that keyword, we can combine it with other keywords effectively.
It's named Aqua Field. Well, yes, of course, there's probably others that are not quite as obvious.
For more details, check out the board on your own time.
At some point, I fear I will either need to consult a list made by someone who already played this game or make one myself.
All right, let's get going to the Delta bursting passed over aqua field. Select warp.
Also, that is totally not a school person's voice.
Before we get going, let me explain to you about the camera During the game, enemies will attack from all directions.
Yay.
The idea is to adjust your view quickly to see your enemy and grasp the situation.
I seriously hope this is turn-based, because otherwise I'm kind of fucked.
I'll explain more later, but remember, you can only use skills on targets you can see.
The player or the character? As in, and even if Cloudwalker and Cloudwalker's technical player see the same thing because of the do they actually already use the thing that just tags into your brain waves, or was that another burst? I don't know.
Basically,
Thing is relative.
if you don't use the camera right, you'll be dead before you know it.
That does not bode well. But basically it's apparently what I see.
First, rotate the camera. Push either the L1 button or the R1 button to move the camera.
I remember those are just about WASD.
Good. Next, let's zoom in and zoom out. You can zoom the camera in or out by using the right analog stick. Try it. Yeah, that's it. Finally, you reset the camera by pushing the R2 button.
pressing right now, but it's not reacting. Just a second. I think I need to check my key bindings again. Right back. Turns out, back when I bound the keys, then it sort of did not accept some of the key bindings.
There you go. Remember, when the battle starts, constantly adjust your camera. Okay. And this is the field. It's the lowest level in the area. When you want to return to the town, press the triangle button and select Gate Out from the menu.
So at least we can run. Nice.
Grassland, wilderness, and jungle are some of the field types. You can set them with keywords. The combination of field type and weather determines the area elements. For example, if it's a grassland and it's raining, that area will be a water element stage. The elements also affect the type of monsters that will appear and the items you can get.
That's sort of cool.
Don't worry about it now. As you get used to it, combine words to get different elements. Now, let's get going on our quest. First, check the map at top right. You see the red down arrow on it? That's the gate to the dungeon. In the dungeon's deepest level, there's a God statue that usually holds a rare item.
God is the German word for God, in case it wasn't obvious.
Basically, the goal is to reach this statue. But enemies are often tougher down there, so gain some levels above ground before you head below. Okay, wait a sec. By using the fairy's orb, hidden data on the map becomes visible, like this. Yellow areas on the map show magic portals, where you encounter monsters and treasure. All right, how about we go pick a fight? Head for one of the magic portals. For a basic attack, approach the target and press the X button. By the way, a cursor appears on the target, so that you can check its name and hit points. Try using a basic attack to defeat some monsters. You started to get the hang of it, right? Okay, let's try using skills. Press the triangle button to open the menu, and select skills. Okay then. Choose Repth from the list. When the target cursor appears, select the target and press the X button to execute. That's it. Pretty easy, huh? You can target a party member for recovery or remedy skills, and the enemy for attack skills. Remember, you can only apply skills to targets within your view. Before using a skill, adjust the camera so that your target comes into view. Well, you must be sick of me at this point.
It's damn tutorial level. Pretty sure I could have figured this out on my own.
It's your turn to tell me what to do by using chat commands. Okay, I'll teach you the command to get your members to heal. Okay then, press the square button to open the menu. Next, go ahead and choose First Aid from the menu. Well, it's good to be the boss, isn't it? If you use it well, you can bunch up on the enemy, or give separate orders to each party member. When you add new members to the party, try various chat commands to see their effect. That's it for now. Just remember what you learned and start exploring. When you think you're ready, we'll head for the dungeon. Whenever you want me to do something, use the chat command. Whenever you want me to do something,
try stuff out.
This spring has a strange feel. Maybe I should throw in a weapon or a piece of armor.
whenever you want. We can start exploring the dungeon. One thing you need to remember is that you can't gate out when you're in a dungeon.
You also can't gate out in the tutorial level.
To gate out and return to the town, you have to go back to the field. The sprite ocarina will warp you to the surface, but you can't use it during battle. This is the treasure box, but you knew that, right?
What's in there? Candy.
You should know that there are two types of treasure boxes, normal and booby-trapped.
I think I need a rogue for the party.
This one's normal. Hit the X button to open it. This one's booby-trapped. Notice the different color? Try to open it as is, and you're screwed.
Isn't it kind of rude to show which chests are booby-trapped?
Just use the fortune wire on it. This item will disarm the trap. See? Now it's safe to open. Press the X button to open it.
I know that that's not a random encounter.
What the? Did you just see that?
Yeah. Was that thing chasing her?
Yeah, but something like that on this level?
Something is weird. It's chasing a spooky woman in white or girl in white. From there, went there.
Better watch out. We're trapped in here.
No shit, Sherlock.
In the dungeon, there are rooms with traps everywhere.
Yay.
The only way to get out of a trap like this is by activating all the magic portals in the room.
Yay.
All right, let's charge to that magic portal.
At least we don't get dark piled by monsters. Can I at least get time to aim? This is absolutely fucking shit. I should probably see if I can get a PS2 controller connected to my tower. No one is here. Something weird is going on. I don't think anything can really touch me in here while Orca is with me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm poisoned. Does poison wear off on its own? Something tells me that was an item of equipment which I cannot wear for some reason. Trade gun Zod, 2 work crews, whatever those are. My skills, probably skills I should have looked at. Where's magic? Okay. If I ever get the hang of this magic system. Probably also learn how to make use of those items.
This is the room where the statue is. There's only one of them at the dungeon's deepest level. and you can get rare items from it. That's enough adventure for now. Let's grab the treasure and get back to town. If we had a Sprite Oak Arena, we could warp out of here. So we gotta go back to...
No. Not yet. I want to check out the other room. Because something tells me that once I wanted to avoid that cutscene. Okay. This looks like something straight out of Grandia.
Or was the rumor true?
Take this.
Huh?
Please take this. There's no time. Please.
What's this?
A great force. The power it holds can bring forth either salvation or destruction at the whim of the user.
You're...
It's coming.
Hello, overleveled enemy.
It'll kill you!
You can't even...
What the hell? What is this? Something wrong.
Boss monster.
Nothing works.
Or like a bugged boss monster. Look, that's great.
It wasn't supposed to be this way. I'm sorry. Get out of here!
Not sure I can. Cutscene and all that. Whoever sent it, thank you. And whoever did that, also thank you. Remember to me, always take the middle path last. Yet another area. Elba! Queen of Darkness. I wonder...
What was wrong with Yasuhiko? Why was he upset?
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
I wanted to ask him, but he wouldn't even pick up the phone.
That's your first clue that something went very, very terribly wrong.
And then? The next day, I found out that Yasuhiko had been hospitalized. I rushed to the hospital, but they wouldn't even let me see him.
Something very bad has happened.
But I guess it's better this way. I didn't want to see him all week, and he wouldn't want that either.
Oh, come on. It's just
But-
ridiculous.
What the hell happened to him?
That's a very good question.
I have a feeling that the key to it is somewhere in the world.
Well, duh.